Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Jody with C.O.D. Outdoors. Out in on top of the mountains today, up on an old abandoned strip mine. Just out doing a little bit of adventuring, riding around a little bit, seeing what we can see. The whole reason I came up here today, guys, is to show you guys the new project that I've been working on for the past 4 months. I finally got it completed. There's still little bugs I have to work out in it, but for the most part it's doing okay. And I want to show you guys that today. Thanks for coming, guys. All right, everybody. This is what I've been working on for the past 4 months, I think. I started in June, and I finally got it. Been riding it some around the house, but not too many long voyages like I've taken today. This is a build of mostly scrap parts that I made. Had some donated parts. The front wheels, suspension, and the back wheels and the axle were donated on a Yamaha Blaster 4-wheeler that I was given. Also, the steering wheel was donated and I was given it as well. Everything else I bought or already had scrap parts on hand. The frame and all that stuff, the bars, the back rack, the front, was all stuff I already had on hand at home that I had accumulated over the years, just metal laying around. Yeah, there's a lot of different parts of metal in this. There's chain link fence posts, there's sign railing you can see along the bottom of the floor here. There's cup holders from a baby stroller. Don't make making fun of me. The seats were seats that I'd found. These were pieces from a dolly, a 2-wheel dolly. This seat's made out of bed frame. Also the frame along the bottom is bed frame reinforced. And as you can see, the front here is all components from an ATV, from a 4-wheeler. Just the front end, and I added it to the frame, and also added this front bar and hood, and I've got a LED light bar on the front here. It doesn't look too bad to be homemade, built in my backyard just when I had the time. My grandkids love it. Ride them around the yard a lot in it. The power plant is a Duramax that I ordered from Amazon. I'll show you guys the name on the motor here. It's a Duramax that I ordered from Amazon. It's just a 7-horse, 208cc electric start, and it runs off of a 30 series torque converter hooked to a forward, reverse, neutral transmission, and then off of that with a 10-tooth cog on the transmission and a 60 on the axle to get a little bit of torque. And here I had to buy this. The axle already had the rotor on it, but I had to buy the caliper and run the brake setup myself. I added brake lights here and here. There's some wires coming down there. No big deal. Doesn't look too bad, guys, for what it is. I mean, to be built in the backyard. I bought the tires, of course. These fenders are made from 50-gallon drum. I've got the shifter here, which is, I've got reverse in the forward, neutral in the middle, and forward in the back. Here's my gas and brake pedal setup. This is gas, this is brake. And I moved the ignition off the engine. It was mounted on the side of the engine. I moved it up here by the steering wheel. This right here is my light switch. I've got it hooked to a potentiometer, voltage regulator. That way I can run it on low or high, and I don't blind people with that light because it's pretty bright after dark. And here's the this is my battery box under here. It has a power switch, turns on all the power, because the motor will run without the battery, without any power hooked to it. I've also got a 12 volt and some USB ports here. This is the brake light switch. And back here you can see, let me go around this other side. This is the, over there, right there is the brake master cylinder coming back, and then the line runs from here back to the caliper. And I've got a, show you here, right here off of the shifter, I have a pull choke. Some of you older guys may know what those are. I had to use them years ago on the older vehicles, but that's a pull choke, so I don't have to worry about reaching back and doing all that stuff. I can just do it all from right here. That's basically what we have. Everybody, please leave your comments down below and tell me what you think about the buggy that I built, whatever you want to call it, side by side, UTV, go-kart, I don't care what you call it. All I know is it works. It gets me point A to point B. It's not going to climb rock cliffs. It is limited, of course, just rear wheel drive. But it works. Kids, grandkids love it. We like to play in it, so that's all that matters. I count it a success. All right, let's do a little bit of riding in it and see what it does.